what kind of qualities would you want in a political party in an ideal world?
The impossible. Honesty.
Yeah.
Well, honesty, openness, trustworthiness, but I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. But that's what I'd like to see. Human nature being what it is, I think, and there have been some politicians like that in the past, but I can't see them there at the moment, really. I think there's perhaps a little bit of corruption as well, I'm afraid. There always is.
They should listen to us.
Good listening, yeah.
That's
You
what they need
don't
to
feel
do.
they do at the moment?
No, they don't.
No,
No, they don't. No.
I know I voted, when I was in Wales, I voted for an MP. And he had a surgery, and I went back to him. I said, right, I voted for you into the Parliament. Now you're there, can you do the policies you put forward for the election, can you carry them forward? Now I said, I want an honest answer. And he looked at me. He says, you want honest? He says, I can't. I'm an MP now. I have to knuckle under what the my bosses say, and that's it. I can't put forward what you voted me for.
Honesty.
Honesty.
Discipline, as I've said before, that's really something. There's too many arguments going on in Parliament these days, one against the other, and you get nowhere, do you?
I think integrity as well.
Coalition is difficult because one's got one idea and the other's another idea, so it doesn't work out very well together.
Honesty is the biggest. That is the biggest one, and that's the main thing. Because all politicians are political liars. You ask them a question, they never answer it. They go round and round and round the circle without answering the question.
Why do you think it should all be run by women?
They're more sensible.
I quite agree with that. They're more sensible. I think they're better at organising, in fact, fewer wars because they don't believe in killing to the same extent that men do. Because they're a nurturing nature, they would be more concerned with welfare and that sort of thing. I just think they would make a better job of it. A woman can manage a house and run a house without any training or any expertise, without any helpers and advisors, and she could run a country as well on the same principles.
I second that.
Do you?
Yeah.
You agree?
I go along with that.
It's very true.
But if you voted women to run the country, just entirely women,
Right way up.
you're going from one extreme to another, and that is wrong in itself. It's an extreme. So what are you going to do? You try and get 50-50, but you never get it.
No. Yeah.
You can't exclude men.
I don't think enough women are driven to be in politics as a career.
Exactly.
It's just not in the DNA of a lot of women.
I admired Margaret Thatcher very much. I didn't agree with her principles, but I admired her as a woman.
That's what they were saying.
Yes. But apart from her, I don't know. I think the ones in charge these days are pathetic.
Well, I think the trouble is nowadays there aren't any what I call real statesmen or stateswomen, if you like to call them that. You haven't got your figureheads like you had years back. You haven't got your, let me think, who could I think of? Michael Heseltine, for instance, all those sort of people. You haven't got those who are, whether you looked up to him or not, I don't know.
If you've got people like Boris Johnson.
Gosh, here we go. But there aren't the figureheads that we used to have years back.